There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he's there to get it away. Gordon. And the counter is on. Gordon, gently done. Rabiot. Camavinga. Koundé. Doué. That was very necessary. Camavinga have it back and can go again. Koundé. Rice. Gordon. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Saliba can get it clear. Up he goes! Goal, England! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Foden. Bellingham! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rabiot. Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Foden. And here's the chance to counter. Gordon. He's cut it out. Koundé. Upamecano. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. Hernandez. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Kane. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Foden. Now it's Gordon. Now it's Gordon, produces a cross, firmly met, chance to play it in, Bellingham! Oh, Fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Climbs up big!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Clearly not happy with that. Hall. Rice. Hall. Jordan Henderson. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Saliba. Forwards and with intent. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rice. Jordan Henderson. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's good vision. Oh, he's found him in space. Foden. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. Great chance! Sticks it away! 2, and we've barely begun here.
England, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rabiot. And that has been cleared. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. James makes the interception. Bellingham. And here's Kane, plays it through. Foden looking to run onto it. A header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Kane brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Doué.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Can he finish? Oh, that probably deserved better.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And they win it back again. James. James, gently done. And the flag has stayed down. Henderson gets across to intercept that. Gehi shifted upfield. Hernandez, and the keeper's got it again. England couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Moved on forwards. And it's Hernandez. Doué. Doué played out to the left flank. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Bellingham. James. Jordan Henderson. Mbappe. And it's played forward. And here's Kane. Doué. Koundé. Forwards and with intent. Rice. Foden. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Gordon. That's going to go a long way. And it's Henderson. Aimed in towards the centre. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hall can get it clear. Koundé's having a shot! That's really well cleared. Oh, it's come loose. Deftly away. Rabiot making good progress on the right-hand side. That's really well manoeuvred. Colwill shifted upfield. Mbappe, out to the left it goes. Hernandez, oh, it's played into the area. Gets it away. And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Thinks one through. Dink through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Hernandez. Doué. Elise. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Dembele. And there's the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Calmly anticipates. Foden with a definite foul there. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Gehi. Rice. Gehi aim forwards. Rice. Gordon. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found a way through. And they've got rid. Played back in. Rice. Crossed into the box. Saliba gets good distance on it. Koundé. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. He's away. Gehi cuts it out. Cleared away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, super find. And it's James. Saliba clears it away. Doué. Hernandez, gently done. James, who's set up one goal so far. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Over to the left, and they can counter here. Kane. Rice. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Hall, now here's the delivery. Doué. Upamecano. Koundé. Doué. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gehi. Colwill. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Foden. James carries the ball down the right. Looking for a corner. Oh, Kane with a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Dembele. Colwell cuts out the pass. Rice moved on forwards. Always onto this. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Dembele. Time to deliver. Dembele's delivery. Mbappe has a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. James, and it's played forward. Oh, it's Dembele. He is through here. And it's Koundé. Camavinga. Played down the flank. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Bullish header! Colwell. That's a little off target. Rabiot. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Played out wide. Koundé's cross. And he won't reach that. It's a throw. It's Hernandez. Decent progress down the left. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! It's a loose ball. Hall gets it clear. Koundé. Koundé charging forward down that flank. He can get that clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Danger averted for now. And the pass is intercepted, and it's made its way to him. And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. Doué. Guéhi forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Gordon! Oh, it's come loose. In he goes again! Camavinga tries to clear. Now it's Olise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. A lot of space ahead of him. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. Hall. Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Olise is the guilty party there. And here's Gordon. Rice. Bellingham knocks it out wide. Played into space out wide. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Olise, oh, good spread. Gehi, gently done. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now that's well seen too. Doué. Doué, probing pass. Colwell attempts a clearance. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Dembele, spread out to the left. Showing good feet. And the ball's come loose here. Camavinga. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries to get it clear. Hall shifted upfield. Upamecano. Koundé. Kane played out to the left flank. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Olise. Upamecano. Olise. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Rabiot. Doué. And it's Hernandez. It's run loose here. And here's Dembele. Now then, the ball's come loose. Dembele, and that's aimed into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. It will be a throw-in. Hernandez. And here's Doué. Out towards the flank. And he decides to cross. Header! No mistake! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. And That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Yehi. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jordan Henderson. Bellingham. Yehi. Yehi forwards and with intent. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And we've reached half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Foden. Bellingham. Great work on the overlap. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Rabiot. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe! Just off target.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. Colwell. Foden. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's James. And here's Kane. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Colwell. Yehi, gently done. Rice. And here's Gordon. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. So who's he picking out? Deep cross. Open chance for a shot! Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Upamecano. And it's Dembele. James. Colwell. Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Olise. Koundé. Rabiot. Colwell tries to clear. Rice. Jordan Henderson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's through here. Foden. Foden! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Camavinga. Olise. Nice defending, it's got the job done. That pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. And it's Koundé. Oh, that's nice. Koundé. Nkunku. Dembele. Rabiot. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Gordon going full tilt down the left. Nkunku, that's an imaginative pass. And it's hoisted clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well timed, excellent interception. Colwell. Rice. Hall. Hall goes on a charge down the left. He's got away. Gordon. Looking for a decent ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! In he goes again. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Out of play for a throw. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's played forward. Hernandez. Nkunku. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Nkunku. Dembele. He's had a shot! There are a few waiting for it. In again. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Could move up a gear here. Ambitious ball here. Mignon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And it's Nkunku. Camavinga. Camavinga forwards and with intent. Oh, it's Dembele. There's the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Kane. Played out to the right. Picks it up out wide. Saliba can get it clear. Real chance! Koundé is there and he can get that clear. That has been knocked clear. Olise shifted upfield. Camavinga. Nkunku. Aim forwards. James.
England are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
England, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break. Kane, it's Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Colwill. Foden. Kane. Bellingham. And here's Kane! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cross in, looks like a good one. No, that's too long. Upamecano, gently done. Hernandez. Koundé. Proves too strong. Great defending, strong and determined. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Nkunku. Olise in acres of space out wide. Camavinga. Looking here to chip it through. Delivered with swing. James. Hall. And it's Kane. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cleared without complication. Rice. Lovely feet. And here's Bellingham! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Colwill. Saliba moved on forwards. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Rabiot. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Koundé crosses it in. That's tidy. And here's Camavinga. Rabiot. That looks a good cross. And that's been well dealt with. James. Bellingham. James. Now that's well seen too. And it's Nkunku. Over to the left. Kamavinga. Can he deliver? And it's played in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yehi. Colwell. Foden. And here's Kane. Good chance here! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Nkunku played out to the left flank. Hernandez crosses. They've won a corner. Koundé plays it short. Kamavinga. And here's Elise. And he's heaved it away. Nkunku. Steep and the shot! Bellingham shifted upfield. Kamavinga. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Searching pass he's played there. Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Elise shoots! Nkunku. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. Plenty waiting in the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hernandez chooses to go cross-field. That's good play. Rabiot takes a shot! France have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And that has been cleared. Nkunku stood his ground strongly. Kamavinga done delicately. And the finish! And yes, it's there! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. this one's totally up for grabs.
Hall aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Koundé's cross. Colwell with the clearance. England can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And here's Camavinga. So who's he picking out? And it's played forward. Now it's Gordon. And it's been played through. Now it's Foden. Bellingham. And it's James. In by James. Tries to get it clear. Rice. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Burn. Now it's Gordon. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. Fired deep towards the back post. Cleared away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Barcola.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Upamecano, gently done. Nkunku spread out to the left. Oh, he's in! And the shot! Goal! France are back on level terms. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Defending of the desperate variety.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's really well manoeuvred. Barcola, here's a chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Takes the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's James. Aimed in towards the centre, shot at goal! And again! Goal! England! Into the lead once more. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
England go into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Henderson chips it through. Mignon can get it clear.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rice. Colwill. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now it's Gordon! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Gordon clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Rabiot. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Rabiot. Upamecano shifted upfield. Colwill. Jordan Henderson. Yehi. Colwill. Yehi. Jordan Henderson. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. And he cuts out the supply.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Gordon, and he's managed to get free. Gordon with the foul. Nkunku, over to the left.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rice. Henderson gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's gone back to the keeper. The final 5 minutes. Upamecano. Klaus.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Barcola. Nkunku. Rabiot. Nkunku. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, a very decent attempt. Foden. Kane played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. And it's Walker. He is just caressing the ball. Foden. Oh, good spread. Rice. Played out to the right. Bellingham. And it's lofted through here. And that has sent him sprawling.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Klaus. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A
think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
France making consecutive changes here.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
And it's played forward. Bellingham. Burn. Rice. Burn. Crunching tackle. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Yehi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's neat. Barcola. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Bellingham played into space. Foden looking to get on the end of this. Foden herring after the ball here. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Thuram, that's a delicate pass. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Barcola. Jordan Henderson. Bellingham. Kyle Walker. Foden. He's taking on the lot of them. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. There are a few waiting for it. Chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Just not good enough on so many levels.